Hi, I'm Kathy Watkins, and I'm the TSM for the state of Indiana. I'm here today in Indianapolis with Commercial Office Environments and Sarah Phillips. We're going to talk about our trade-in program and the success we've had in our market.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm with the dealership here in Indianapolis, the Haworth Dealer Commercial Office Environments. Yeah, so they've been a client of the dealership since about 2007, but they had been kicked from rep to rep, account manager, and I took it over in about 2017. They had purchased a company that had a lot of Aeron chairs, and the owner liked that sort of iconic image that the chair had. And so I'd asked several times about seating. Every time one broke down, they seemed to have a spare. So there had not been an opportunity. So I had been working with them for storage opportunities, conference rooms, focus rooms, finally larger cubicle projects, but seating was always elusive. Secretly, a lot of the employees had been complaining that they didn't find the Aeron chair comfortable. And so when the facilities manager saw that they were going to need to start buying task chairs, I was able to take out both the Fern and the Zodi for sit testing. They liked both of the sits, but they had not really purchased task seating. That was a large expenditure for them to contemplate. The trade-in program was a perfect tool to try. It incentivized them with a rebate because they weren't used to those kind of expenses, but also they're a very mission-driven company. So they really encourage their employees to volunteer on company time and to be supportive of those activities. And so once there was the take back program that had dovetailed well with their mission, so we were able to repurpose those by donating those to a not-for-profit. That really tipped them over the edge. And so they were able to make their first purchase, and they've been buying in allotments now that they are standardized on the Fern.
Sarah, was there anything specifically that they called out about the Aeron chair that they didn't like? And then in turn to that, was there anything specific about the Fern that they really liked the most?
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, those two things went hand in hand. So with the Aeron chair, the employees were complaining that they didn't find them comfortable. And when they did the sit test with the Fern and Zodi, immediately, both of them, they found exceedingly more comfortable than the Aeron chair. And so that made a difference. I think with them going for the Fern, that kind of iconic back to the Fern fed into the fact that the owner was kind of drawn to, or had been drawn to, the Aeron because of that kind of iconic appearance, and I think the Fern kind of spoke to that for him.
How do you see yourself using our trade-in program in the future?
So I find it to be a great tool in the toolkit. I don't think alone it always is what makes the difference, but for the right customer, it helps make that value proposition to get to yes. And so also they've been standardizing this time on the very chair, and they've been buying in allotments to replace their existing chairs.
That's great. Well, thanks for supporting Haworth and supporting our programs.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.